to seek foreign sources to replenish its military arsenals. We closely follow the current contacts between Russia and North Korea, which may focus, as reported, on the supply of North Korean weapons and munitions to Russia for the purpose of intensifying its war against Ukraine. We underline that if this is the case, this will constitute another grave violation by Russia of the Security Council decisions, as it has already happened with the supplies of military UAVs to Russia by Iran.
But let's remember the important thing.
And the visuals on the screen right now, these are the latest shots of the meeting between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and the Russian President Vladimir Putin. According to experts and observers, there's a potential arms deal on the table between the two leaders. The two leaders are expected to offer each other increased support in their escalating standoffs with the West. And according to reports, the meeting, which you can see the visuals which you can see on the screen right now, is happening in far east of Russia. And this is the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic that the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has left his hermit kingdom and has traveled all the way to meet with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. These are latest visuals of both the leaders currently meeting in east of Russia.
In his 60s, some woman named Doris Billingsley died.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has met with Russian President Vladimir Putin. A possible arms deal could be on the table, and as observers remain cautious, North Korea has fired 2 ballistic missiles just ahead of the meeting.
Wow, this is so cool. Have you ever witnessed anything strange there?
The two leaders are expected to offer each other increased support in their escalating standoff with the West. Kim is expected to seek Russian economic aid and military technology in exchange for munitions to be used in Russia's war in Ukraine. Meanwhile, South Korean military and Japanese Coast Guard confirmed that North Korea fired 2 ballistic missiles towards the sea of Japan. The missiles fell out of Japan's exclusive economic zone. No further details such as the missile's size or range have been released. The launch came just hours before the closely watched Kim-Putin meeting. The duo is meeting at the Vostochny Cosmodrome in eastern Russia, where Russian President arrived just ahead of the meeting. The spaceport is now Russia's key space launch facility after coming into service in 2016. It is located some 900 miles north of Vladivostok. As per North Korean state media, Kim has described his visit to Russia as a clear show of strategic importance, while Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson called it important amid the geopolitical challenges. This is Kim Jong-un's second known visit to Russia and his first trip abroad since the COVID pandemic. And ahead of the meeting, Western nations as well as Ukraine have expressed concerns over a possible arms deal between the two nations. UN Security Council members traded barbs on this issue on Tuesday.
Only Lucifer would reveal himself to you, adulterer.
We will continue to identify, expose, and counter Russia's attempts to acquire military equipment from the DPRK or any other state that is prepared to support Russia's war against Ukraine. We urge the DPRK to cease its efforts to transfer arms to Russia. We also urge all member states to remind Russia of its Security Council obligations. Remind Russia that any transfer of arms between the two countries would violate UN arms embargo on the DPRK that Russia itself has voted to adopt.
Finally, it appears that Moscow is attempting to seek foreign sources to replenish its military arsenals. We closely follow the current contacts between Russia and North Korea, which may focus, as reported, on the supply of North Korean weapons and munitions to Russia for the purpose of intensifying its war against Ukraine. We underline that if this is the case, this will constitute another grave violation by Russia of the Security Council decisions, as it has already happened with the supplies of military UAVs to Russia by Iran.